we're fed and we've run into the local lawmen, the ring guard. We've decided to change shape, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Change look. So, because you just have a disguise kit, right? Or you
No, I don't have a disguise kit. Mine's...
Yeah, you can just change it, right?
Yeah,
Mine only lasts
mine's
an
a
hour.
disguise
That's why I keep on having to pop them.
kit.
Do you think it's been an hour since now?
Right. Well, you're all changing, so from the second you change, right? So you're not little girls right now, right?
No.
So I'm saying, what do you look like now?
I can't.
I'm gonna look like a middle-aged man, bald on top.
I could be able to do that thing then.
What thing?
The alarm.
Okay.
Because I can't cast it again.
Who says you gotta change?
You don't have to. You're getting close to the time.
Yes. I can just look like your father or grandfather.
So as long as you can get it done beforehand.
You just say like I'm your cousin or something.
Oh, whatever. I mean, you're a little girl right now. So,
Oh, we're still at?
well, not me now.
Oh, okay.
I look like a middle-aged man, about like what I do now.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
You're just telling me your name's Jimmy too.
Yep.
Yep. So you look like you still look like the young little girl. And you look like
Me.
well, like
Look like Jimmy.
yeah, just you just look like a regular
Just a regular guy.
who's keeps his hair short.
Yeah.
So,
Very short.
So you come through and you found it's like what level like just nothing that's too elaborate that would draw too much attention, right?
Yeah, just basic.
Yeah, so it's just it's definitely not 5-star, so it's probably about 2-star, at least in
That's a good reason.
so
Look like a room with.
that's this guard's outside. You got to go in and talk to the
Oh, well, thank you.
yeah,
Sir.
there's the guard. He's like got to make sure everyone's safe. It's like it's like we would prefer to keep things handled amongst ourselves instead of calling the ring guard.
Oh, Rain Guard sounds really serious.
Oh, they have. So just remember, just be observant of our laws. So it's one strike and you're done.
Rough. Just gonna walk past him. Thank you.
Like nod my head towards him when I go in.
So he just smiles and gives you a little wave. So it's like with the.
Act like I'm just watching outside.
Alright, so you come up and it's like, welcome. So, we have quality beds here. We refluff them and restuff them. It's like at least once a week to make sure that they're the finest rest that you can get for our price.
I would like a room for just tonight, and depending on how much we end up staying, I mean,
Okay.
currently looking for employment here.
So it's just you?
No, it is me and my niece.
Oh, so he said he stayed outside.
No, I meant like I'm just looking at the door right here.
Oh, you're outside.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna be
still
like
in there.
right
Oh.
here. This one.
Oh,
Yeah, she's
your niece.
niece. Yes.
Your niece.
Yes.
We have some fine rooms to share with your niece.
No, this is just family.
Oh yes, of course, sir.
Yes.
Sorry, just family. But still, we have some very, very. You wouldn't want to leave your niece alone. It's such a harsh world. She looks so delicate. We will make sure that you and her are well taken care of.
Okay.
It's like, so the question is, are you looking for, one bed or two?
2 bed.
Oh, very well. It's like, we'll make sure to keep everything clean.
2 bed, preferably with a restroom or a bucket.
It's like
And
the buckets are out back. They're well covered for the bucket areas,
Okay.
which they are on the map on the back. Of the
And how much would you charge us?
So
Fine, sir.
so it's just 1 gold for the night.
Okay. I'll pay him the 1 gold, then we'll give us a room key and we'll head on over.
So it's like very well. So it gives you what looks like a little bit of stone. He said, just place your hand on these. Place your hands on these stones.
Okay.
So, no. Just be aware if there's any funny business. These stones record who you are, and we will give them to the proper authorities.
Okay.
It's like we really wish not to cause a problem.
Oh, yes.
You know, and it's like, and we always are happy to provide, but we do not wish to see or hear anyone's soul shattered.
Oh yes, we actually just grabbed. We walked up here and we seen off the cliff and quite a sight.
Yes. Oh, are you talking about Waterback? They luckily take care of things and are well traveled amongst the Ring Guard. I prefer not to call the Ring Guard, but the concern of the Ring Guard, many would rather find their way to the bottom of that chasm than deal with how the Ring Guards handle things.
What would the Ring Guard do to him? I'm just curious.
It's like, well, being a new traveler, just understand. I can tell you're new here. It's like if they have your image, like they can peer into parts of your soul, and they can shatter your mind and soul apart, breaking you, informing to their will. So they keep the parts that they want, and they discard what they don't, and you become a servant of the city. That is, if your soul isn't strong enough. If you have a strong soul, then basically it shatters your mind until you stop functioning. It's a very long, painful thing.
I was say, probably wouldn't take very long with me, friend.
So, well, it's like you do not look like you're made of stock. But I also think that if you've made it this far in life, sir, it's like I figured that you'll try to do what you can to keep your niece safe and sound, and make sure that she doesn't talk about anything that could get you or her in trouble.
Absolutely.
You know, discretion is always, common courtesy.
Oh yes. Is there any type of room service if we would like
No.
beverage or anything in the middle of the night?
No, sadly, it looks like we do not have a license for that, but we do have some water that we keep up front. It's like we are not licensed to do that type of stuff, as in, you need to go to a local area. There are some pubs in the area, but sadly, I do not think they would take kindly for you bringing your niece.
Right. Well, we're gonna go rest.
Okay, so you take. Gives you a nice little double room.
Mm-hmm.
So there is like a curtain.
Okay. Not like a door, just a curtain.
There are no doors through here. But like I said, there is a curtain.
Okay.
I look at, or is it, can like
There's
the person right there, or,
curtain in front of us.
yeah, not that. Like,
Peace
can
call.
he hear us right now?
I don't know where he's standing. He's like, is there anything else you need? Some towels?
towels, and we have our bedrolls with us. Or I have my bedroll.
Well, there's beds in there.
Okay.
He said like they're nice. They're nice beds. There are some blankets. He said I could bring towels and I can bring a wash bucket.
Yeah,
But again, I prefer do not soil the bucket, as we have. We have the finest people come and clean our holes.
Oh, absolutely. 2 buckets to wash, please.
It's like, I don't know what place you're used to, but you get a bucket.
Okay.
So it's just standard with the rooms.
Okay. Well, that'll work.
So,
Just a bucket for bathing.
yep. So he brings a bucket and some cloth. Alright, so you 2 in there.
So I'm gonna look at Roy and I'm gonna say,
Metal whisper.
I'm gonna whisper to him. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna take some precautions for tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Could I make a homemade trap?
Yeah, you can booby trap it. That's just like a sleight of hand to rig something up. But did you have a spell that you could?
Mm-hmm. I was just wondering if I can make one.
You can make like a basic something.
I'll make something like I cut a piece of cloth and like a string. And if it hits it, something like touches it, drops something.
Mm-hmm. Are you all? What? Don't you have snare too? Is that what
Snare?
you?
I don't have a snare.
Don't you have the snare spell?
Mm-mm.
I thought you had snare.
I have a lawn.
Didn't you go through and change all that?
I didn't. I never had snare.
I swear I thought you had snare.
I do have alarm.
You
though.
got alarm.
Yeah, so you can put alarm to if someone comes through and like.
What does it do? Is it like in my head?
Yeah,
Right.
it's alarm. So let's read it.
Or we could do shifts on sleeping and save
No,
your spell.
Yeah. Well, but you need your
You need
your
a long
rest.
rest 'cause
So you'll need 6 hours uninterrupted. You also need time to take your armor off
oh yeah.
because it takes time to put it on and off
Mm-hmm.
because you can't sleep in the armor. And also those spells go away. Like
Which spells?
well, how you've disguised yourself.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna cast it with a mental alarm.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm gonna put it, since it can go in a 20-foot square.
Yeah.
Or
Be the
just-
whole room, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm literally just gonna make it the whole room.
If anybody comes through the
Like I said, there's one. You can set it to where if anyone's in the hallway or do it.
I just want it to once the like, or actually, I'm just gonna set it to where if they touch this.
Okay. Well, like there, and not you. So if someone comes through the walls. Either way.
All right.
Yeah.
It looks like we're the last room on that end.
Yeah, like it.
So that'd be a good idea.
But if they happen to get there, so. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that also will let you know if anyone's coming that you need to watch what you're saying.
Hmm.
So if you need,
Well, I'm gonna do that. Then I'm just gonna have it like everywhere right here.
yeah. So if you need to, so now if you do need to discuss,
Might have time.
if you need to discuss anything, now's the time. What do you all want to? Oh, sorry, wait, but.
I think we should just lay down for the moment and try to get as much rest in as possible.
I start to lay down before I go to sleep. I say,
Your alarm goes off. Someone's in the hallway.
Figures.
I wait for them.
It's like,
May I help you?
so, excuse me, sirs. So I need to, I've happened to be watching you, for a while. I heard that you believe the end of the world is coming. And if you, think it's coming. It's like why? It's like, why would you need any of your wares? You're fed. You're ready for bed. Some of us are we're not quite as well off as you all.
Well, I believe the end is coming just because I have a negative outlook. We've had very rough lives.
Wow. You seem to have. It seems not to have been as rough as my life, though. It's pretty. Those look pretty rough.
That is true. I mean,
It's like I just have a few copper to my name. Can't remember the last time I've had gold in this cup that reaches out. But I've enjoyed watching you all.
I will give you gold if you will go away and leave us alone.
Roll insight.
Rolled on there.
Okay.
You've been having a really bad roll.
4.
No.
Oh, you might want to roll insight.
7.
Jeez.
It's like, man, it's like, I'm not going to give you a hint, but like it says it's been following you around. And what did this person mention?
In
Money.
the world.
Huh?
Into the world?
And money.
Yeah.
He has our stuff.
But you don't look like the dude that said that right now, right?
No.
Wait.
Yeah, you look totally different from when.
How's he know that?
Yeah, I guess he's been following us. Why don't you step on in and talk to us?
Oh, don't mind if I do. I said, oh, what comfy beds.
Is his back away from me?
Hmm?
Is his back to me?
Yep.
I'm gonna grab and put him in a chokehold.
Roll to see if you get him.
That'd be what? Melee?
20. Nat 20.
All right, roll at disadvantage though.
What does that mean?
You can roll
Because
again.
it means you roll again, take the lowest
You
number.
need to hit a 20 again.
Yeah.
10.
So you go through. And he sort of whips and he's now on the bed beside of you. I was like, oh, is that any way to treat a guest?
I move in between.
So and he holds up a purse. It's your new purse.
We're in like a room with like a roof and stuff, aren't we?
Oh yeah, you're in this little.
So I move myself in between the door and him.
He's about your size.
I'm going to mention that we don't take too kindly to thieves. I would hate to have to call the Guardian.
Oh, it's like, but that's awful funny considering the Guardian has your all's image, and he pulls out the little rock that you all touched earlier. He says, the funny thing about these is you can't lie to them, and your true forms are there. He said, oh, that'd be a shame if...
When we was in the bar or...
No, the dude made you touch that, remember?
Yeah.
And then he explained it.
I was wondering why you mentioned, oh, that goes away.
But he's like, oh, that would be awful.
You're rolling that 20.
So that'd be awful. Roll, both of you roll history.
I don't know whether to do it on here or roll for it.
I rolled 18.
Okay, that's good.
I got 12.
All right, so both those really good. So this thing here, the only way that he's been able to do the things he's done, he must be some type of rogue. So a very, very good rogue. So like really an excellent rogue. And he's like, the fact is like he still missed and all that stuff, doing any type of dexterity save or grapples and stuff like that. Those are all things that he can do, move around.
Mm-hmm.
So, And he tosses your change purse back at you. So since the new one. So and he pulls out.
I've got all the money. He has no money.
So
his is literally just empty rag. I never did give him his money back.
oh. But he still got it.
Yeah.
Because he put it. Remember, he put it.
Yep.
While like looking at him the whole time, I reach down and I shake it to see if there's anything in there.
So yes, there's something in there.
Okay.
So I pick it up and put it in my pocket.
All right. So your gold that you missed before, he'd been able to do sleight of hand enough to when he took your bag, he put your gold back in it from earlier.
So you are quite the little thief, little beggar.
You might say that I am really good at my job, and my employers, you know, is always happy with how I do.
Who is your employers?
Let's just say that he's excellent, and I'm always bringing the goodies home.
Ooh.
So that's I'm not telling you what I rolled. So you may roll against it or what you want if you want to roll against it.
As soon as I hear the word goodie, my eyebrow's gonna go up.
Yeah. So like I said, you're welcome to roll insight or
I'm gonna try the insight.
you know because insight is telling up against lying to see if he's lying.
Nah, not right now. Wow. 4.
He's rolled this number about 12 times now.
Well, it's like so you need so you need to put it.
Where's the jail?
Someone's going to dice jail. But it sounds interesting. No one else really knows you're here.
What would it take for some discrepancy around here?
So,
And I may be interested in meeting your boss.
it's like we've already met my boss. So, matter of fact, I'm working right now. It's like you two happen to be boss's newest assets. I've been here making sure to cover your tracks to make sure that the ring guard don't get onto you.
So far, you've done an excellent job.
Oh, I know, and so he pulled, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he has several gold coins flipping. He says, "My services are not cheap." So even though Goodie compensates me well, you know, if I have to clean up certain messes, I can. So I am also skilled in stitching people up, if so needed. So I have many talents that I can cut you up and I can put you back together again. So
Well, ask him why he stole our belongings in the first place then.
wanted to see how good you were, and besides, it's fun.
Road stuff. So,
Crap.
do you have any word from Goodie on what we should be doing, or?
Well, if you all could make it through the night, some of us had wagers. Some of us didn't think that you'd make it this far, being in a foreign land and foreign world. But so far, you've shown adequate skills. It's like when you wake, you will have your first mark.
Okay.
So I will be watching along with other agents to make sure. I also will be watching to make sure that you do not try to double cross our contract, because after all, you're going to be taking care of people that didn't fulfill their contracts. So let's hope that you don't get on that list too.
Oh, won't be no problem there. Bad to the bone.
Okay. So, yeah. I can fix bones too. But
a man of many traits.
Yeah,
I
not
like
not,
that.
not as good as clerics, but I can help you out.
Okay.
So, and don't worry, I'll find you. All you gotta do is jiggle your coin, and I will be there to help.
Okay. Sounds like a good trade-off. May I have your name, sir?
Just call me, for now, Grim.
Grim.
I am your surgeon. Your surgeon.
Right.
And he tosses you your money.
200?
Well, to you.
To me? Okay.
Yeah, well, it's $195.
195. Okay.
So, and in the process of you catching your gold, just enough to look at it, he's gone. So, an alarm is gone in your head. They can't do anything about that alarm, but
So it's just I'm just sitting here going crazy, more or less.
Well,
Well, standing in here.
Let's say once he left, maybe it'll turn off.
yeah,
That's me guessing.
yeah, like once he left, or
Okay.
I think you can turn it off.
Will
or-
it still be up?
Yeah,
How long does that thing last?
8 hours.
yeah, it's 8 hours.
Okay. well,
So the whole time that we can sleep, I'll have an
Okay.
alarm.
Yeah, like he'll shoot up with that.
Well, I think on that, I'm excited for tomorrow. Let's hit the hay.
So I'll lay back down.
I can't remember if I got
It's
it.
a pain trying to keep everybody's name.
Well, you're not gonna have a lot of names you have to worry about.
Well,
this
when
yet.
you get through here lying to everybody, you know.
Oh my god. I
Alright.
rolled a nat 20. I'm just trying to get out of the bed. And then I rolled a 10.
Well, the thing is, at this point, the important thing, you're going to look like you
Yeah.
sleeping. Like once you start resting, those spells are gone because you're
yeah.
getting
That's the
them back.
main reason why I put the alarm.
Yeah, to alarm.
So that in case somebody comes in there, I can be like, I kind of like get against the
Yeah.
wall.
Because there
Something like
there are people that can roll against your disguises and see it.
Mhm.
So do you have a
That's
disguise
power.
kit? Well, it's like what is it that you do?
Just give me just a moment.
Because